The village of Around sat quietly between dry hills and cracked roads, a place where dust clung to everything, homes, clothes, and hearts. People here believed poverty was a curse, and anyone touched by it should be avoided. At the far edge of the village lived one family no one welcomed. Their house was made of old wood and patched tin, bending slightly when the wind passed. Children were warned not to play near it. Women whispered when they walked by. Men shook their heads as if poverty were contagious. Inside that house lived a boy named Eliam. He was thin, quiet, and older than his years. Every insult, every sideways glance, every closed door carved something deep into his chest. He heard the words people thought he couldn't hear. They're poor because they're lazy. That boy will grow up to steal. Nothing good comes from that house. But Eliam listened and remembered. At night, hunger was loud. His stomach burned, but his conscience burned stronger. When other boys stole fruit from market stalls, Eliam turned away. When hunger tempted him to reach for what wasn't his, he clenched his fists and chose dignity instead. He worked where no one else would, cleaning stables, carrying stones, fetching water. Often he wasn't paid. Sometimes he was chased away. Still, he returned the next morning, not because he believed the village would change, but because he refused to become what they believed he was. That night, as the village slept, Eliam sat outside his home, staring at the stars, and for the first time a thought formed clearly in his mind. If I stay here, I will never be seen. If I leave, I might become someone. And so, without anger, without revenge, and without telling anyone goodbye, the boy made a decision that would change everything. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to watch part 2 and more stories like this.